Testing 1, 2. Testing. I'd like to welcome you to Lady Cyclone basketball tonight. No, I don't have our scoreboard synced yet, but we're about a couple minutes away from the starting lineups. And for both teams, it's a girls' game only tonight, and it's varsity. So 5 o'clock for the varsity game is what we've got scheduled tonight. And so we're running about a minute behind. Lady Cyclones don't have enough numbers for JV. They're going to try to do some like partial JV games this year, but this is just a girls' game only. Tomorrow night is a boys' game only, as the Cyclones will host Pea Ridge. But we're about a minute 40 away from the national anthem, Pledge of Allegiance, moment of silence, and the starting lineup. We can tell you that Rogers is coming into the game 2-0. They, on Tuesday night, defeated DeMorton at Morrilton, beat Prairie Grove. Lady Cyclones 0-2. They went 0-2 last week, and they have not played a game this week, even though our boys have played Monday and Tuesday. Our girls have been off since Thursday of last week. We're going to step away for about 60 seconds and then have the Pledge of Allegiance, moment of silence, and the Star Spangled Banner.
observe a brief moment of silence. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you the starting lineups for both squads first. The visiting Lady Mounties.
Okay, Rogers going to get introduced now. 5'8" sophomore guard, number 1, Jaden James. 5'10" junior forward, number 13, Delaney Hayes. 6' senior forward, number 15, Sabel Solis. And number 20, Kaden Harris. She's a 5'5" sophomore guard. And 5'5" senior, number 23, Alicia Freeland. They're coached by Preston Early in his 26th season at Rogers. They're 2-0 on the year. Assistant coaches Alexis Bullard and Ryan Sanchez. They turn off the lights for the pregame video for the Lady Cyclones. Russellville 0-2 on the season. LaShanta Johnson, the head coach, in her second season at Russellville. Her second season as a high school basketball coach. Lady Cyclones went 23-7 last year, 12-2 in the conference. And they're 0-2 on the season. They lost 2 games the opening week and have not played since Thursday of last week. Assisted by Austin Turner, who's been in the district for 2 years, but this is his first year as assistant coach for the Lady Cyclones. Sophomore guard Chloe Garner. Say that along with him. Sometimes it's hard to understand. There's number 4, junior Kana Keister. This is number 5, sophomore Jasmine Garcia. That's junior number 15, Kyra White.
And junior number 21,
Yep, that's a junior number 21, Soraya Shroud.
She is assisted by Austin Turner. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. This is
Lady Cyclones went up to Rogers last year, won the game 61-58, but different. Lady Cyclones had 3 players in double figures. All those girls have graduated. Brenna Burke, 18 points, Drew Robinson, 14, and Talia Ely with 11. Remember, it was a big offensive rebound with 11 seconds left by Talia Ely, led to a free throw by Brenna that kind of iced the game. They missed a 3. Were not able to hit the 3 to send it in overtime. Lady Cyclones won that game 61-58. They had a couple girls with last name Owens that was in double figures for them, 24 and 17, so they had to replace a lot of offense too. They'll open up with a 3 here. Missed it with the rebound underneath was Delaney Hayes, and we'll get a foul called on Russellville right off, or out of bounds. Out of bounds is going to be the call. Appreciate you joining us on our live stream tonight. In the corner, missed 3 once again. Their second missed 3, and this one goes out of bounds. It belongs to Russellville. This is Jasmine Garcia. Saw the double team. Opens up in a 3 for Soraya Stroud. Missed that one with the long rebound of Solis. And she'll hand it off to Freeland. Pass down the floor, leaves an open look for Harris, and she'll miss that one. 0 of 3 from the three-point line, but the long rebound yields a rebound for James. And now we have a whistle underneath, 3 seconds in the lane. You know, you appreciate officials when they call that early. Last week we saw a game where it wasn't called until late in the third quarter, a key point in the game. And so players will adjust, but they like that when it's called early. And we do see that early. Let you know, hey, they're going to call that. Let's both teams know that. This is Kana Keister splitting the double team, missing the layup inside. Ball being tipped around a couple times. Coming away with it was Delaney Hayes. Long pass down the floor is going to be deflected and picked up there by Chloe Garner. Garner, I think she's without a dribble. She thought she was. Whether she was or wasn't, she does get the pass off to Jasmine Garcia, who played up last year as a freshman here on the high school team. Getting to start tonight. We have a whistle and a foul, and this is on the drive, so it will not be a shooting foul. That's on Jaden James, her first, and the team's first. Kyra White goes off her leg and out of bounds. We appreciate you joining us, whether you're a Cyclone fan, not able to get here in time. If you're a Rogers fan, I appreciate it. We always love going up there, have to go up there every year for the Rogers and Rogers Heritage Arvest tournament up there. We'll be going up there this year, following the boys up there. And I don't know of any town that treats us better than what we see at Rogers. So this one's going to be a foul on Russellville. The first called foul on the Lady Cyclones. This will be on Jasmine Garcia, her first, team's first. Remember last year they changed that where it's 5 fouls and 2 shots, no more 1 and 1. And that was changed last year in high school. And this is be on number 15, Kyra White, her first and the team's second. And it'll send Jaden James to the free throw line. Missed the first free throw. Short on both of them, but they get the rebound, put back up and in there by Delaney Hayes. In the corner, Kyra White will miss the 3. Backside rebound, Stroud was open there, nobody blocked her out. Russellville gets an extra offensive possession. Garcia splits the double team right down the middle of the lane. We're tied. And with the drive using a screen was Freeland. Missed the 10-footer. White came down with it, but we get a jump ball. It'll belong to Russellville on alternating possession. Well, Garcia plays with so much more confidence last year. Nothing against the way she played last year, but being a freshman, you know, you kind of got to feel your way a little bit on the drive there. It ends up in a 3-pointer. And there's Garcia fighting for the rebound, but fell out of bounds, touched the basketball, and that's why we got the out-of-bounds call there. And the shot clock had not started, and the reason the shot clock hadn't started is because the game clock hadn't started. And they're resyncing that a little bit. We've had to reset we're synced with the game clock manually, so that's why we're off a little bit sometimes, because we got to get resynced to them. It's 2 different people starting the clock, and so that tends sometimes to get unsynced, and there's a traveling violation. That's Kaden Harris. Garcia, again, draws the defense to her. I think she was trying to get it to Stroud in the corner. That's going to be on Jaden James, her second and the team's second. And Coach Ely has a decision early on. He's going to leave her in the game. Inbounds pass comes to Kyra White on the inside. That shot won't go, but she's going to the free throw line. I think this is going to be on 20. It is Kaden Harris, her first and the team's third. It'll send Kyra White to the free throw line. Kyra 25% on the season, but just 1 of 4. That'll improve it there. Russellville's first lead of the game, into the game, is Mia Hatch, a 5'7" junior guard, number 14. She hits them both, and the Lady Cyclones lead by 2. Just a little bit of man pressure in the backcourt, and a carry called. And Freeland nodded her head to her coach, said, yeah, I did it. Make a good pass. Garcia will get the pass in the backcourt there, and there's Freeland with the steal. It's 1-on-1 if she wants to attack. She does. It hits the trailer there, but they'll have to kick it back out. Pass was deflected, loose ball. And picked back up there by Solis. A missed three that time by Hayes. The Lady Cyclones with the rebound. Only going to give him one shot on that possession. Kana Keister, who can light it up from there. They missed that one with the rebound. Is Kyra White. Gets it out right side. Three-pointer is good by Chloe Garner. That's already Chloe's 6th-3 of the season. Lady Cyclones like to shoot it from out there too. Rogers had already showed that they wouldn't mind shooting quite a bit there. That pass hits on the side of the backboard and out of bounds. It'll belong to Russellville. McKinley Walls will check in for Russellville, but we have a timeout, and we'll see who called the timeout. And it's going to be Rogers' timeout. You can we got the floor mic'd, so maybe you'll be able to hear the official there. So a 60-second timeout is what they ruled it, so the players can go sit down. Rogers getting some open looks so far in this first quarter. Nothing falling. You hope it stays that way if you're a Cyclone fan. Lady Cyclones is actually getting the first 3 of the game. They're 1 of 3 unofficially behind a 3-point line. Rogers is 0 of 4. Chloe Gardner, her 6th 3 of the season, joining the team this year as a sophomore. Lady Cyclones have rattled off the last 7 points. You get 5 timeouts. You can call them at any time. Rogers using their first there. So they have 4 left. And inbounding it will be McKinley Walls. I missed the last person who checked in also for Rogers. It's 32, Sienna Liebert. Garcia got along the left block, needs some help. Walls at the top, 25 seconds on the shot clock. Might have got away with a double dribble there, but the pocket's going to be picked there by Jaden James. Racing ahead, trying to get out in front. She does. Missed the layup, though, but with the rebound is Liebert. Tried to kick it out, and that's White on the interception. This is Garner. Walls at the top. She's open. Pulled the trigger, missed the 3. Long pass down the floor. They're going to wait and hit at the top is Hayes. Now this is 14, Mia Hatch. She'll give it back to Hayes on the drive. Shot it kind of awkwardly. Did a shoot off the right foot, but getting her own rebound there. Step side 3, missed that one. Keister the rebound. Both teams cold from the outside. Long pass down the floor. Keister got it over to Garcia, and she threw it away. I think she was expecting somebody to be there along that left side of the lane. Walls will check out. In for her will be Morgan Young, number 0, who had started the previous 2 games, coming off the bench tonight. This is Freeland. Over on the right side to Hatch. Lady Cyclones in a man defense. Hatch without a dribble. She picked it up after 2 dribbles. Her pass going to be intercepted by Kyra White. Boy, dangerous pass there in a double team. And Garcia needs some help. She'll get it ahead to Young. Garner, and we'll put 2 hands on him. You're going to get the foul called. This will be on number 32. Liebert picks up her first and the team's 4th. Substitutions coming in. 3 of the original starting 5. Solis back in. Along with the inbounds pass. Basket there, and Kyra White, and Rogers wants to take another timeout here. We've reset the clock. There's 2:26 left. We'll get that fixed for you. But the Lady Cyclones have scored the last 9 points. Caden Harris was one of the three that had checked back in for Rogers. We're trying to give that. The play happened. Lexi Vasky, a 5'9 junior, checking in for Rogers during that timeout. Rogers with 3 timeouts, using a couple here in the first quarter. Deflected, Russellville can't make the steal, but without a dribble is Solis. This is Vasky. Got it back, and now they have a man advantage. Solis, cross-court pass over to Harris, who will launch the 3. That one missed. Garner with the rebound for Russellville. Chloe in the front court will slow it up on the left wing. Cross-court to Kana. Keister misses on the 3, but backside rebound. Those long 3s give long rebounds sometimes. Inside to Keister, and she'll get it over to Kyra White, who's fouled. Good ball movement there by Russellville. That foul is going to be on Lexi Vesky, her first and the 5th team foul on Rogers. It'll send Kyra White back to the line for the second time to shoot 2. First is no good. Jaden James checking back in for Rogers. Hit the second. She's 3 of 4 from the line for this first quarter. Harris. Kind of looked like there was a trap coming, but I think that was just 2-on-2. Left side, Jaden James there, balls the 3. There's Kyra White with the rebound. Gardner over in the corner. Soraya was calling for it, missed the 3, but they say she traveled before the shot. Jasmine Garcia will check in, replacing Kana Keister. This is Harris. It's the right side. Tried the bounce pass down low. We have a kick ball. It can. Oh, wait a minute. I think that's. Yeah, I think that's. They pointed the wrong direction. I think. Yeah, that was. We're the ones that kicked it, and they do get it fixed. Coach Early was coming out on the floor, rightfully so. That was should have been Rogers' ball, and they do get it fixed. In the corner, Hatch will miss the 3. Rebound underneath. Vasky had it. We're not going to tie it up. She wrestles it away. James out. They'll swing it around right side. Make the handoff there to Hatch. Launch another 3. They can't buy one from out there. It would help us if they stayed cold the entire game, but they are 0 of 9 from behind the 3-point line. There's Garner splitting a double team. Bounce pass down low. What a beautiful bounce pass. Soraya Stroud cashing in. Lady Cyclones have scored 12 straight points after being down 2-0. Pull-up jumper missed there by Harris and out of bounds, belonging to Russellville. Substitutions coming in for Rogers. Hayes and also Freeland back in. Kana Keister will check back in for Russellville, replacing Chloe Gardner with 27.5 seconds left here in the first quarter. This is Garcia backing her way in, and now she gets called for the carry with 19 seconds left. This is Freeland in the front court. Shot clock is off. Hayes near the top. She'll hand this one off to Hatch, and her pocket is picked. Soraya Stroud on the breakaway. Hits the layup. And we've come to the end of the first quarter. 14 straight points for Russellville after falling behind 2-0. After one, it's 14-2. Lady Cyclones with the lead. All right, getting ready for the second quarter. Lady Cyclones trailed 2-0. Scored the next 14 points. Shouldn't say the last because it's still going right now as we start the second quarter. On the left side is James. She'll attack the baseline, cut off there. Needs some help, and whistle foul called on Russellville. Came at a bad time because Russellville looked like they were getting ready to intercept that pass. In fact, they did. It's Stroud, Morgan Young, Kyra White, Kana Keister, Jasmine Garcia on the floor for Russellville. This is Hayes, Solis. Number 20 is Kaden Harris, and she'll give it over to Freeland. Solis just inside the three-point line there, and Jaden James, that's the other member. We'd already called her name here. Here's a three-point try from the right side, and hitting that one. That stops the 14-0 run. Kaden Harris hits the three, and their first three after missing their first 9. Stroud, who had 4 points in that first quarter, did get the pass away. Keister passes on the three herself. 18 seconds. Left, and traveling is going to be the call against Russellville. This is Freeland, gets it to Solis. James, not a carry there, but she did not have control of it. Getting the pass. Picks up her dribble. Getting close to a 5-second count, but she does get the pass off. Solis. Harris's pass picked off by Stroud. Kyra White. Keisha will take it right side. No, she's going to throw it in the corner to Kyra. Baseline, somebody's open. There's 3 people underneath there. It's Morgan Young who hits the three. Lady Cyclones answer with a 3 there to go back up by 12, matching their largest lead. Right side, once again, 3-pointer. This one missed. Solis underneath with the rebound, ripped away by Kyra White. It'll belong to Rogers along the baseline. Chloe Gardner will check in for Russellville, replacing Soraya Stroud. Ball went out of bounds on that right side, so properly moving them over along the right baseline to inbounds the play. They're looking for Solis cutting the basket. They got to get rid of it quick. She floated along the baseline. Brief 5-on-4 as we went for the steal with the left hand. Counted, and she drew the foul.
White, number 3.
And that'll be on White, number 3 is what he said. So that's Chloe Gardner, her first, and the team's second. Count the basket for Solis. She's going to the free throw line for the and one. Free throw is good. Told to play to Jasmine. She couldn't hear him. Garcia open in the corner. Hits the three once again. Jasmine Garcia knocking down the three. The Lady Cyclones answer the three-point play with a three-point shot. This one out of bounds off of Rogers. Russellville can build on their 12-point lead. McKinley Walls checking in before Russellville inbounded the basketball, replacing Morgan Young. Young doing a good job coming in there and hitting a three for Russellville.
Down, Chloe, down, Chloe, down, Chloe.
Kana Keister getting around her, man. Nice bounce pass inside to White. Missed. Can Garcia save it? She can't. She tried. It goes off Rogers, out of bounds, though. Shot clock did reset. Keister pulls up from 15 from the right side. Her first basket of the game. She's averaging 8 in the first 2 games. Crossover dribble, nicely done there by Freeland. Bounce pass underneath the Solis, and she lost the handle on it. Liebert checking back in for Rogers. Also James and Mia Hatch. Trap Keister in the corner. Somebody's open. Right at the top, it's Chloe Gardner, and 3 won't go down. White the rebound. She traveled. She did. She took an extra step there underneath. And the official is, I've never seen this before. The official made a player come out because she did not have her shirt tail tucked in. I thought they could just tuck it in. I've never seen that before. I mean, that may be the rule. That's a new one on me. We're getting close to the 5-second count there. There's Harris. Getting to close to a 5-second count here. She tried to throw it off Garcia, and Jasmine stepped aside, got it ahead to Gardner, who hits the layup. But that play was made by Jasmine Garcia, stepped out of the way when they tried to throw it off her leg out of bounds. And Garner with the 2. She's got 5 points. The Cyclones with their largest lead of the game here at 16, and Rogers taking a timeout. I can always count on some people, including Tom Scott. He said, yeah, you got to be ready to play, having your jersey tucked in. Well, let me say that some officials, I've seen a couple officials not call that, so that's good because we need to see that early. Just like that 3-second in the lane violation. That's fine. See it early. See it in the first quarter. You know, that way the players will adjust. Bounce pass knocked away, and Lady Cyclones have it on the move. Garcia, 2-on-2. She'll take it all the way high off the glass. Jasmine with 7 points. Can we get a steal in the backcourt? Almost. They still get it back, though. Almost had one as Hayes collects it and gets it ahead there to Caden Harris. On the right side is Jaden James. Crossover dribble nicely done, and she'll draw contact on the inside. They say no shot. This is going to be on Chloe Gardner, her second and the team's third. Substitution, and now the substitution, Mia Hatch, the one that did not have her shirt tail tucked in. And you know, years ago, I think when they were winning national championships, the Golden Suns uniforms actually were untucked, and they had it cut that way. I wonder if that would be allowed now. Here's a steal by Russellville. Long pass ahead to Kyra White, coming in left side, just maybe too fast. Couldn't collect herself quick enough. And James, bounce pass down low, out of bounds. Belonged to Russellville. It's paced back and forth. Is fine with the Lady Cyclones right now. Morgan Young, number 0, and Stroud, 21, coming back in for Russellville. Keister will sit down, and Jasmine Garcia will sit down. You know, Lady Cyclones had every reason to come into this game a little flat. They were 0-2 from last week, hadn't played in 7 days. They come out pretty sharp. 3-pointer in the corner. This one missed. I jinxed her, didn't I? That goes out of bounds, belonging to Rogers. Put that one on me. That miss is my fault. Lexi Vasky checking in for Russellville, and Lady Cyclones going to counter. Number 25, Amaya Ely, a sophomore. This is Freeland working against Walls. Well, closely guarded. She just does, I think, get the 5-second count. And Freeland all the way down the middle of the lane. That's her first bucket of the game. And Lady Cyclones looking, trying to answer here, missing on the 3. That's their 7th miss from three-point line in the first half. That one thrown away. That's ours. No, they're going to say it's theirs. Keister will check in, replacing Walls. Yeah, even Rogers thought it was our ball. I thought so too. They're coming back. Nice little drive by James. Rolls off the iron, no good. But the follow is good there by Delaney Hayes. Keister on the right side, three-pointer rattling home. That's number 5 on the season. She's got 5 points in this game. Reach-in foul called on Russellville. This will be on Ely, I believe. Yep, reach-in on Amaya. The 4th team foul on Russellville. Coach Johnson's been able to sub in and out quite frequently here in this first half. White and Garcia checking back in. Stroud and Ely will check out. That was Vasky. They find the cutter. James shot swatted out of bounds there by Chloe Garter. Good block shot, not to commit the foul. 29 seconds on the shot clock. Plenty of time. This is Freeland. Up at the top to Hayes. I never understand stopping and dribble before you know what you're going to do with it. They've done it a couple times. Here's a three-point shot by Freeland, missed. Lady Cyclones on the move. Long pass down the floor, just too far for Morgan Young. Lady Cyclones have won the last 3 games against Rogers. Last year, 61-58 up there at Rogers. It was Talia Ely with a big rebound with 11 seconds left, and Brenna Burke icing it from the free throw line. Russellville had won by 3 as a jump ball. It belongs to Russellville. The year before that, Russellville won by 5 in the season opener. Crossover dribble there by Garcia. Missed the 15-footer. And with the rebound, Rogers had it, lost it. Kyra White, nice feed along the baseline. Garcia cashes in. White with the assist. Garcia with a bucket. And Jasmine's got 7 in this quarter, 9 for the game. About 9-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. James on the drive. A swing around in the corner. That play. Now it stays 19 seconds on the shot clock. They'll inbound it. Ball denied by Garcia. Out of bounds. It stays with, they didn't start the clock. So it stayed at 28.8, and that should not have started the shot clock. They need to blow that. Oh, no, they get it set in time. they had reset the shot clock, which means it was turned off. But it's 19 seconds on the shot clock now. Here's Hayes on the drive, missed that one, and picking up the rebound is Kyra White. Now the shot clock is turned off. This is Aubrey Farr, number 20 in the game. Cross-court pass to Keister on the drive, in and out. Couldn't get that one to fall. We tried with all the kind of body English there, but the foul's going to be on Lexi Vasky, and that's the first foul called on Rogers in this quarter. And it'll send Kana to the free throw line to shoot 2. Free throw's no good. 11.7 officially left in the first half here. Hit the second. Lady Cyclones up by 20, their largest lead. That's Freeland. Now James. They'll throw it. I don't know if it's a pass or a shot. Didn't matter anyway. Lady Cyclones lead it here 32-12 at the half. We're going to do some totaling for you, and I'm not sure. I think the cheer team is going to perform, but not exactly sure. But give us a couple minutes, and we're going to do some totaling for you and then come back with the first half stats. Lady Cyclones, largest lead the first half. That's how they end the first half of 20 at 32-12. Lady Cyclones will not play again until after Thanksgiving, and that will be when they go to the Rumble on the Ridge and before see Arkansas. We're not sure if we're going to be able to bring you any of that, because right after Thanksgiving, and they were not even sure what day, what time they're going to play. I think they're playing Friday and Saturday, and we're not sure exactly about that. We're going to try to bring as much action as we can. We'll bring you all the home and away conference games. We'll do what we can on the non-conference games. Sometimes we're just unable to make when they play at the same time or work around the holidays, things like that. I know the first week of December is the Valonia tournament, and both our boys and girls are involved in that. I have not seen a bracket for the girls yet, the boys had sent me their bracket, and I know their first game we can cover because it's in the evening. We're able to get to that, but we'll do what we can. We know the Cyclones senior boys, their next ball game is going to be right back here tomorrow night. They're going to take on a pretty good Pea Ridge team and put that 4-0 record on the line. 5 o'clock for JV, 6 o'clock for varsity tomorrow night. We'd love for you to be here and be loud, but if you can't be here, we'll have it for you here on Cyclone Booth YouTube. And hopefully we'll look into the get the Bologna tournament, boys and girls, and get some of that out there. But as we get into that tournament season, we will be putting stuff on our Facebook page, Cyclone Booth Facebook, and of when people play and just the brackets so you can see it. Lady Cyclones leading here at the half, 32-12, and we'll give you the totals for the first half. For Russellville, they were led by Jasmine Garcia, who had 9 points in the first half, 6 points for Kana Keister, 5 each for Kyra White and Chloe Gardner, 4 points for Saraya Stroud, and 3 points for Morgan Young. For Rogers, their scoring was spread out a little bit. Delaney Hayes with 4, 3 points for Solis and Harris, and 2 points for Ashley Freeland. Rogers was ice cold from the outside. Again, we hope that continues. They only hit 1 3, 1 out of 12. That's 8%. They're 1 for 3 from the free throw line. For the Lady Cyclones, they were 4 of 6 from the line and shot 30% behind the three-point line, of 3 of 10 in that first half. Again, Rogers won Tuesday night. They went to Morrilton, won that game 35-31. So they are 2-0 on the season after that big blowout victory against Prairie Grove last week. Yeah, the Lady Cyclones are 0-2, but they play some pretty good teams. I mean, they lost to a good BB team last week, and also Watson Chapel by 8 in their season opener, and that was a tough loss because it saw a game where Russellville had led in that game by 11 points in the first half, and not able to hang on, and lost the game 52-44 in the season opener. Last year, Rogers was 12-18. They didn't make the state tournament, lost to Cabot in the first round of the tournament. It's been a pretty good little battle back and forth, both these two teams playing, sometimes joined by the guys, like last year. We went up there and both teams played at Rogers up there. Russellville Lady Cyclones won this game last year and the year before, and also the year before that, the last 3 years. Rogers' last victory was back in 2020 when they won the game by 8, 50-42. We're going to take another break and eventually have the second half for you. Lady Cyclones leading it here 32-12 at the half. All right, just got told some news earlier. We can announce this even though he's going to sign December 4th. Kircher Herring is officially committed to Arkansas State. He had offers from Missouri, UCA, but he is going to run track at Arkansas State next year, and he's signing on December 4th. Congratulations, Kircher. So happy for him. As we start the third quarter, Lady Cyclones up by 20. Flip sides, and there's a steal there by Chloe Gardner. Taking it all the way. Left-hand in there. Couldn't have hit it any harder because it would not have went in. Cross-court pass there caught by Harris. Nice bounce pass inside to Solis. Mishandled it, got it back. Trying to go up strong, and we get the foul called on Russellville. And that's going to be on Jasmine Garcia, her second and the team's first. We had reset her clock. There's 7:32 left. Solis hit the first free throw. She's 2 of 2. Knight with 4 points. Missed that one, and Kyra with the rebound. Checking behind her. You can see James coming up quickly there. Garcia with it now. Nice feed inside to a wide open Kyra White. She's got 7. What a pass there from Garcia. Tried to flip it over left block to Solis, and Kyra with another steal. In the corner, fake the 3, and Keister kisses one off the glass. Kana with 8. Solis, nice backdoor cut there with a pass, but James misses the layup. Good pass there from Solis. Ahead to Stroud. 2-on-1 if she wants to attack, she does. Misses the left-hander. James running the floor, gets the rebound for the Lady Mounties.
Number 5 jersey truck there.
White. To Stroud. Finds Stroud cutting the basket. Tried to fade away. It was blocked there by Solis. Sabel Solis. Long pass down the floor, and they return the favor. Russellville does with a block by Jasmine Garcia. And Morgan Young will check in. Will replace Saraya Stroud.
No, if you would have made that shot, you would have been the first one back. I don't know what we in. Red looks like.
It will slow down just a little bit.
Down the middle.
And 5-second count. 5-second count there. We've seen that happen, or close to happening a couple times. We thought Russellville gets the 5-second count there, looking to build on the lead. A timeout called by Russellville. After the play, 5:51 left to play here in the third. Lady Cyclones up 38-13. First timeout called by the Lady Cyclones. Young at the top. Shot clock did not reset. It's at 10 now. Kyra White, left side of the lane, hits the shot. Kyra's got 9. Solis with the left hand. Nice feed inside there from Alacia Freeland with the assist. Jasmine set a screen, peels off, 14-footer. It's good. Boy, it looked like it had a chance to be blocked. She kind of hung in the air there, hitting that basket. She's now at her career high. Her previous career high was last year. She scored 10 against Alma. She's got 11 points tonight against Rogers. Congratulations to Jasmine. She's going to build on that hopefully tonight. But, you know, I knew she was going to eclipse that. She's going to eclipse 10 points a few times this year. Being called upon a lot more, graduating the starting 5, Lady Cyclones did last year. Garcia there getting a long rebound. Lady Cyclones have kind of just not taken as many threes, saw it wasn't falling early, and there's Garcia with an inside work. And they will continue to build on it. She's got 13. This is Kaden Harris. With the left hand, Solis. She's deadly with that. She got 3 baskets, 8 points. Under 4 minutes to go here in the third. Lady Cyclones comfortably up. White, she'll launch the 3. First one taken here in the third quarter for Russellville. And Gardner got in the rebound but stepped along the inline. Substitutions galore coming in for both teams. 3 for Rogers, 2 for Russellville. Garner and Young will check out for Russellville. Always a thing of who's got who when you make that many substitutions. McKinley Walls. James got around her. We'll get a foul called on Russellville. This will be on Kyra, I think. No, they're going to say on number, yeah, it is on 15. I said 14 there for a second. It's on Kyra, her second and the team's second. James has not scored. She's now 0 of 3 from the free throw line. A reverse jinxter maybe. She got that one, 1 of 4. Stroud will catch it left side. Taking it baseline, nothing there. Walls on the drive. McKinley Walls. Our first basket tonight. Sydney Walker, number 25, had it in the corner. They tried to get it there to Mia Hatch before they threw it out of bounds. Keister gets it to White. Driving on the baseline, Soraya Stroud misses the 3. Walls there to get the rebound. Here's Kana Keister will miss a 3. Three still not falling. Russellville has only hit 3 in this entire game, and I have them unofficially as 3 for 13. Walker will use a screen, backdoor cut. Couldn't quite get it to Hatch. Went off her hands. Lady Cyclones have it on the move. Garcia, a little scoop shot. How about that? She has 15. She's going to blow that previous career high out of the water. We got a foul called on Russellville here. Blocking foul. This will be on Kyra White, her third, and the team's third. It'll send Jaden James to the free throw line once again for the third time. Aubrey Farr, sophomore, number 20, checking in for the second time. Now waiting on Soraya. She was untied. The sportsmanship rule is 30 points, but that's a fourth quarter only. If Russellville gets up by 30 in the fourth quarter, then the clock will not stop, even if it gets below 30. We're still a couple minutes away from the fourth quarter. Keister hits the three. Yeah, she couldn't go the whole game scoring points without at least hitting a three. She's hit a couple here, one in each half. She's got 11. She's in double figures for Russellville. Three-pointer by Hatch. She'll miss that one. But Rogers gets the rebound. This is kind of how we started the game. They were missing threes, but getting the offensive rebound. James down the middle of the lane and hits the shot. Well, she willed that one in. She's got 5 points, but that's her first field goal. Far underneath. Ball hung on the iron. And now we have a jump ball called. It'll belong to Russellville. Boy, Lady Cyclones, if you saw them last year, you know there's a whole different look this year. They're losing so many to graduation. But they don't play timid. The new ones don't play timid at all. That's a good problem to have. They're too aggressive. They don't seem to be intimidated by the moment. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Farr without a dribble, needing some help. And a timeout called by Coach Johnson. Smart call there because that was getting close to a 5-second violation. 53.3 seconds left in the third. And Lady Cyclone's going to come in with some substitutions after the timeout. Here's Keister on the drive. Lost the handle on it. Out of bounds, it stays with Rogers.
Hey, Colin, who you got?
Drive by James, rolled off the iron there. Morgan Young with the defensive board. This is Young, shot clock is off. Out of bounds, goes over to the Lady Mounties. In the corner, Freeland passes on the three. Cross-court pass over to Baker. Foul called. This is going to be on Morgan Young, her first, and the team's fourth. It's a shooting foul anyway, though, and it'll put Delaney Hayes on the free throw line, shooting 2. Her first trip to the line. She has 4 points in the game. It's 1 of 2. 2.9 left. Garcia will launch one. Oh, that was close. Gave it a ride. She had a momentum going that way, too. Lady Cyclones lead it big after 3, 51-23. One more quarter to go. Lady Cyclones led by 20 at the half, 32-12. Lead by 28 here. They did get it to 30 at one point, but the sportsmanship rule does not start till you get up by 30 in the fourth quarter. It'll be Rogers basketball. We're waiting for Russellville to come out. There's the second horn. Step through in the corner. Good pass over to Hayes. On the drive, a little flat on that shot, just hit the iron, came back, no shooter's bounce. Rogers had it. I think we're getting a foul called on Russellville, and this will be on Kana Keister, her first and the team's first. Lady Cyclones committed a lot more fouls than Rogers, but you're going to get that when you're playing aggressive like this. I think Coach Johnson's fine with that. She wants the aggressive style of play. James, and that's charged. Both officials, two officials called it. They both had the same thing. That's Jaden James, her third. She's the only player for Rogers really in any kind of foul trouble. Kyra White has 3 for Russellville. She is in the corner, has the basketball right now. Garcia's looking for the cutter. It wasn't there, but posting up was Garner. Nowhere to go. Nice little bounce pass to Keister. There's Garcia with the backside rebound. Kyra White, and whistle foul. She'll draw the foul, and she'll get to go to the line for the third time tonight. Looking for that double figures. She can hit one of them. This is going to be on Lexi Vask, sorry, if I've been saying it wrong. And the second team foul called on Rogers. Kyra White, who is 3 of 4 from the free throw line. It's that one. 10 points. She's the third Lady Cyclone to double figures. Garcia has 15 and Keister with 11. Rogers got the rebound. We'll see. It's going to be a foul called on Russellville. Chloe Gardner, number 3. It was going to be either a foul or a jump ball. We were just waiting to see. Rogers traveled with a basketball there. Delaney Hayes. Rogers coming in with a 2-0 record. They're going to be handed their first loss, and Lady Cyclones 0-2. Going to pick up their first win. And with 6:56 left to play here in the game, Rogers will take a 30-second timeout. Once again, the Lady Cyclones will not play until after Thanksgiving. They go to Rumble on the Ridge, and then the first week of December, they'll be in the Bologna tournament, much like the boys. Now, the Cyclones, senior boys, will play here tomorrow night, taking on Pea Ridge. 5 o'clock start time for the JV, 6 o'clock for the varsity, and they won't play until Bologna tournament after that. We're going to give you the details on the Bologna tournament tomorrow night, at least the boys. We did get the bracket, and then we'll try to get the girls bracket from Coach Johnson and let you know what tomorrow night what they might be facing. And substitutions can't come in. If you check in during a timeout, you have to check at the beginning of the timeout, not at the end. That is one thing that I have learned. One thing that I've learned on substitutions. So Rogers not allowed to substitute. You have to sub in right at the beginning of that timeout. Reach in foul. Now Rogers is going to be able to sub in, and that foul's on Baker. And Evie Baker picks up her first and the team's third. And Soraya Stroud will inbound it. Reach in foul there on Rogers. This will be the 4th team foul. And this is going to be on number 23, Alacia Freeland, her first. And bounce pass is intercepted there by Hayes. Freeland trying to go all the way. She's going to be bumped. She's going to the free throw line. Hard foul there by Garcia. Garcia helps her up after that. That's number 3 on Jasmine. That's the team's third foul. And it'll send Freeland to the free throw line, who has not been there tonight. Just 2 points for Freeland, and Rogers will take their last timeout. He said he just wants a 30, even though there's a full. So you can do that. You actually take a timeout and say, I just want to sub in, and don't actually take it. But Preston Early is going to take his final timeout. 26th season at Rogers. Lady Cyclones just need one more point to get that sportsmanship rule invoked. Make it for a shorter rest of the game. But Freeland going to the free throw line right now. Ely checking in, back in for Russellville. Zanaya Hervey, number 13, into the game for the first time for Russellville. McKinley Walls back in. Free throw's good for Freeland. And now Mia Hatch will check in, replacing Jaden James for Rogers. She hits both. She will check out, being replaced by Kaden Harris. Stroud's going to take over the point for Russellville. This is Garner. Feeds inside to Ely. Had to wrestle it away. Kicks it out. Top of the key. 3 there for Walls. Missed. Rebound put up and in by Garner. Garner cross-court pass to Stroud. She'll launch the 3 and hit. Soraya's first 3 of the game, and now the sportsmanship rule is evoked, so the clock will only stop on injuries or timeouts. Even if there's free throws, the clock will continue to roll. One-handed pass over on the left side there to Hatch. This is Perez Vega. Hayes, nice little move to get an open look there. Delaney Hayes has 7. Inside to Ely. That shot won't go. Maya getting her own rebound. Walls for 3. That one won't go. Backside, Hervey. That one doesn't go. Russellville attacking the basket, though. That's what you like to see. Layup is good there by Kaden Harris. She's got 5. Stroud missed the three there. Whistle foul underneath and going to go the other direction. And that'll be on Gardner, her fourth. And she will sit down. As will Stroud far back in for Russellville. And number 2, Mackenzie Young, a sophomore.
Watch my screen, Aubrey. Watch my screen, Aubrey. Go back to her, Aubrey. Go back to her.
Out of bounds belonging to Rogers. No, belonging to Russellville. They reversed that. Rogers will empty the bench here as Russellville's done the same. Lizzie Harrison has not played, but she's still on crutches. We talked to her before the game. She said she's hoping January she'll be back. This is Farr, backing her way in. Shot partially blocked there. Rogers with the rebound. It's Liebert. She'll get it off to Baker. Out of bounds, knocked out by Mackenzie Young. That's going to be a foul on Liebert, her second for Rogers. Even though that's the 5th team foul, you don't shoot on that.
Team second. Her second, team's fifth.
Oh no! Oh no!
Farr will launch the three. Tipped out by Ely. Young looking inside. Aubrey moving around left side. That one won't go. Lady Mounties with the rebound. This is Walker. Long pass ahead. Missed by Baker. The follow is good by Liebert. Farr from the corner. That would have been a 2. There's Ely with the board. Amaya Ely with the bucket. Her first field goal as a Lady Cyclone, not her first point. She had hit some free throws in the second game of the year. We're going the other direction. Good defense there by McKinley Walls. Inside, Ely. Out of bounds. Stays here. This Walls on the drive. And we'll get a foul called. And shooting 2. As we want to make sure the foul's called on Liebert. That's her 3rd. And it'll put McKinley Walls to the free throw line to shoot 2. McKinley 1 of 2 on the season. 2 points tonight. Free throw's no good. It's 1 of 2. Blocking foul called on Russellville. This will be on Ely, her second. And Baker will shoot 2. Hits them both. McKinley Walls with 3 seconds. She'll launch one. Lady Cyclones win this one by a score of 60-33. They pick up their first win of the season. Hand Rogers their first loss of the season. Give us about a minute to do some totaling. We'll do the totaling for you and then give you the stats and then wrap it up. All right, your totals, no one in double figures for Rogers. They were led by Sabel Solis, who had 8 points in the game, 7 points for Delaney Hayes, 5 points for Caden Harris and Jaden James, 4 points for Alacia Freeland, and then 2 points for Sienna Liebert and Eve Baker. For the Lady Cyclones, they had 3 players in double figures. Jasmine Garcia led the way with 15. That's a career high for her. She had 10 last year against Alma. 11 points for Kana Keister, 10 points for Kyra White, 9 points for Chloe Gardner, 7 points for Soraya Stroud, 3 points for McKinley Walls, and 3 for Morgan Young, and then 2 points for Amaya Ely. The Lady Cyclones moved to 1-2 with a 60-33 victory here over Rogers. Rogers goes to 2-1. We appreciate you joining us this night for just one game tonight for Lady Cyclone basketball. Reminding you, our next broadcast will be tomorrow night. We'll be on the air a little bit before 6 o'clock. Be senior boys only, taking on a very good Pea Ridge team. We'll have that for you right here on Cyclone Booth. Thanks so much for the media team member Maggie Duval running the camera for us tonight. For Maggie Duval, I'm Mickey Duval, reminding you to tune in tomorrow night as Russellville senior boys host Pea Ridge. I do want to say one thing, that the Lady Cyclones, as I said, will be off until after Thanksgiving, and hopefully we're going to have the who they play and the dates after that. Now, we thank you for joining us. So for Maggie Duval, I'm Mickey Duval saying to you, God bless, and thank you, Tony Basel.